Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. This is Melissa Armo with a stock swoosh, and I thought I would review today CMG. This is an option trade that I called actually more than a week ago. I guess it was the 11th. So 2 weeks ago. And it's very interesting. Yeah, it was Tuesday 2 weeks ago. Very, very interesting because the stock completely plummeted last week and has just fallen off a cliff ever since. And one of the things that this trade is still on for anyone that's in it, because I gave option expirations out till August 4th and the following week, the 11th. I don't know who was still in this, though, after the drop-off that happened last week. But anybody that is, is up a huge amount of money. This is more than doubled even since last week's exit. Why? Because I called the 380 and 375 puts. And the stock this morning was at a low of 336.50 something. So, I mean, that is a massive move. And in the time that I called it, it still has time left to go. Now, the earnings are out, however, a report tomorrow night, Tuesday evening. So we don't know what's going to happen on those, and we'll have to wait and see. So I would suggest to everyone to exit this trade. If you did not last week, by today, you made more money exiting it today. And again, it's an unknown with the earnings report until they do it. But the interesting thing I think to learn about this chart is how you can make money playing institutional moves for follow-through and continuation, and you do not have to wait for pullbacks to get in trades when you know how to play the gap, okay? So what people don't understand about charts are gaps, number one, and number two, people do not understand actually that you don't have to do an entry in something or decide on the directional bias to take something for a pullback or a pull-in. And in this case here, this was a short. So if you were looking to get some kind of big rally in this to short it, you lost money. Or if you were trying to do the reverse and go long the stock against the sell-off that happened here, thinking that it would bounce, which has never really bounced at all, but every smidgen that you could even construe as a bounce. Here, let me get rid of this. When this happened in here, after the fall off here, and then also here. I mean, if you tried to go long this stock thinking it was going to have a rally back to some area for a quick scalp or whatever people call it, you got hurt. I mean, you got hurt. And that is not the reason it's continuing to drop so drastically. The reason is because selling action comes in huge. Big and fast when it does in stocks. Panic selling action. That is exactly what happened in this. All the way back from the gap in here when stock broke 400 on this day in here. Fell off a planet on news related, something that happened in here, and continued to go. So this is a great example of playing momentum, playing institutional money, and how you got to play the gap. But you got to know how to do it. And so many people don't understand gaps. They don't understand how playing with momentum, into the volatility is the right way to make money as a day trader or a swing trader, an option trader, or anything. And actually, it's so easy to make money if you get the direction right with momentum and volatility. And I am able to predict that with my Golden Gap method. And I'm able to predict it quite phenomenally, actually, because I did tell people that 350 was a dream target on this. In fact, I told people that when this happened, but I didn't give as much time in the option that I called in this, so I called a second one. Went past it, and almost $20 past the dream target. And this trade's still on if anybody is in it. So who knows what it does Tuesday night. I will be watching this and many other things this week. Big week this week for earnings and big week for the market. And just what an amazing show of selling action here in the CMG. And I think that people can learn a lot from this chart. And people can learn a lot from this chart. So congratulations to everyone. Everyone made thousands and thousands of dollars in this, depending on the amount of size you took in it. But what a huge trade. And, for depending on what time you got in of this second call that I made, which some people have better prices than others, but on average, if you paid $6 for one contract and got out here, you would have made $18 profit. If you were still in here today, you could have made $33 profit. That's just huge. The cost to sell it today was, around 40 something. So that was just phenomenal. So congratulations to everyone, and I'll look to continue making these awesome calls for everybody on the option letter. Email me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. If anyone would like more information to sign up for the Gap Options letter, you can reach out to me. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.